Man, what's poppin'? It's your boy, the one and only Lil Beezy. Tapped in with Up Next TV, man. Y'all tune in.
What it do, y'all already know what it is. It's Up Next TV. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy More. Follow me on Instagram. It just popped up. And man, today we got my guy Lil Beezy. What's going on with you, bro?
Yo, what's poppin', my boy? What's going on?
Man, how man, before we get deep into it, man, how everything been for you, bro? Like, how life been going?
Man, hey, great. I can't complain, cause shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna get you nothing. Complaining ain't gonna make you no dollars. Everything been good. It's been good, man. Slow motion better than no motion.
Yeah, for sure. This what's up, bro, man. So I must ask this, bro, like, cause I said this, like, I kind of felt it funny, and this no disrespect, bro, that you said that you named yourself Lil Beezy, bro. Like, what did you come up with that name, bro? Like, why did you name yourself Lil Beezy?
Well, really, like that shit came from like my family. Like they used to really call me something else, like, but it's like the Beezy it was something similar to that, but it's like Beezy was shorter. Like it just stuck. Like my auntie was calling me that shit when I was little, like 5th grade type shit. Like, and folks been calling me Beezy since middle school. Like even before I was rapping, like folks were calling me Beezy. So. Like, you know, MySpace shit, my name was Lil Beezy. So when I started the music shit, it's like, shit, that was already my name. So I just stayed Lil Beezy.
Yeah. So it's kind of like it didn't always be your name. You just stuck with it, capitalized off of it.
Yeah, like that was my name anyway. Like even when I went on no music shit. So
yeah, this what's up, bro. And speaking of music, bro, like what made you first get into music? Like what made you first ever try this shit?
Well, what made me first try, like what made me first really record, my partner had got me in the studio type shit. Like he was on some rapping shit, and I was telling him like this back in like middle school. I was telling him like shit, I know how to rap too. Like shit, we rapped together. Like went to the studio, did a song together and shit. That was the first time I actually had got in the studio. But I really always liked the music. Like my mama little brother used to do music back in the day. Like, I don't know, he wasn't big or no shit like that,
Yeah,
but I was a kid.
like
he was rapping and shit. Him and his partner go to the studio. Like, that shit was hard to me then when I was little. Like, I always kind of like fuck with the music and knew like I could do this shit. I want to do this shit type shit. So when the opportunity came, I just did that shit.
Yeah, I want to ask you this. Do you remember the first song you ever made, bro? Do you remember the first studio you ever went to? Like, where was you at? And like, how did you come up with the song?
The first song I made, that song was called "Check Me Out." Like, that's the first song I ever recorded. That song called "Check Me Out" like in 7th grade.
Yeah.
It wasn't even no real studio. It was like some in-house ass shit. Me and my partner, like, me and my nigga made this song together.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was his first time recording. Like, he probably had recorded before. Cause like I said, he the one just really.
Yeah.
But
so he was engineering you at the time. He didn't even know.
Nah, he was rapping too. Like.
Yeah.
Like, but when I really started recording, like when I first started recording early in high school and shit, like. Me and my niggas, we bought our own little studio, it wasn't even no expensive shit, like probably like a little USB mic, like type shit, little studio setup.
Yeah.
Nigga was recording ourselves, so we started out engineering ourselves. So.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, you could engineer like everything you do. Like, do you engineer like sometimes do you got a personal studio in your house that you go to or you just record out of? You feel like it?
I didn't record myself plenty of times, like on some mixing shit. I can't mix, like if I can record myself a whole song and send that motherfucker off to somebody else to get it mixed, but like far like get them levels and shit right, I can't do all that shit. Yeah. It ain't gonna sound rough if I record it, but I can get this motherfucker recorded though.
Yeah,
what's up?
Yeah, this what's up, bro. And bro, you tall as hell, bro. Like, was you hooping, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was you doing? Like, while you was in high school, take us a little bit back to high school and middle school. Like, what was you doing then, bro? Like, outside of the music, like, what type of kid was you, bro?
I really, I've been hooping since I was little. Like, that's really, at first, that's what my childhood really was on. Like, I really was on some hooping shit, middle school, high school, like, nigga played basketball. I wasn't just, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, a nigga a rapper now, so you hear me, you know what I'm saying? It like, but a nigga did love that hooping shit. I was hooping and shit. I used to hoop all the time, and even like just for fun and shit. Like, me and my partners, like, that what a nigga used to do. Go outside, hoop and shit, just little neighborhood shit, football, all that shit, riding bikes and shit. Nigga was doing all that type of shit. Really, when I was a young nigga, I was being a young nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you didn't grow up like on no high shit. Like, what type of environment did you grow up around? What type of community did you grow up in?
Man, well, I'm from the East.
Yeah.
I'm from East Memphis, so it like, but shit, that shit was, when I was at first, you know what I'm saying, it was just me and my mama. I really wasn't just stationary. I was moving from apartment to apartment, like different places and shit. Like I wasn't never just in no one neighborhood to grow. You know, like some nigga from a neighborhood, all they partners from there,
Yeah.
it's like I was moving around to different places and shit. And then after a while, nigga moved out of there. Nigga moved to, you know what I'm saying, the little suburbs and shit. Nigga was just out there.
Yeah.
Posted his like shit. Nigga didn't want nothing too crazy.
Yeah. This was up, bro. And with you moving around, bro, like as a child, bro, when you first, so at the time when you first got into the music, you was still moving around too. Would you say that kind of helped you out a little bit, moving around and getting around all these different people you around, this crowd, that crowd? Did they help you out?
Nah, I probably when I first started doing the music, I don't think I wouldn't even say I was moving around that much no more. I would kind of had gotten stationary, started making friends and shit by the time I started making the music. But one thing I will say that I think helped me with the music, like I knew a lot of people from nigga being hooping and just going to like, you know what I'm saying, nigga know different folks from different schools and shit. And then nigga used to, back when I was in school, they were having all the no ID required parties and shit like that. And that's when niggas was big on copping J's and shit. So it like, man, if you was on Facebook back then and like nigga was copping, or like niggas knew who was who, like, so it's like that shit kind of helped me, because a nigga was kind of doing that thing back then, like on some just on the internet type of shit, outside of even just moving around, knowing different folks at different schools. Like niggas started doing music, a lot of folks knew a nigga, so folk fucking with a nigga because I already knew people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this was up. And for the people that don't know, bro, Cocash is your brother, right?
Yeah, that's my boy. That's who I said I made the first song with. That was all like my nigga.
Yeah. So, bro, like, talk a little bit about that. Like, how was it? Like, you and Cocash, y'all locked in, bro. Like, how was it? Like, you know what I'm saying? There was like your best friend growing up in
Yeah,
town.
like, well, I mean, shit, we always my nigga Mac J-Rock, Free to Mac. He shit, we really, when we first started doing, well, now me and Cole started doing music together. Then my nigga J-Rock, we started being a group. Like, but when I first started, I really used to shit. Me and bro really down there were making every song together. Like,
Yeah.
me and bro. Then my nigga came like, shit, like we was a group. Like at one point when this shit music really first hit, like I mean nigga had little freestyles and shit, solo and shit, but the nigga really was in the group at first. You know what I'm saying? So I came from, nigga started making every song with these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? We coming up with chords together. We coming up with, like, we writing song. I write a verse, they write a verse. You know what I'm saying? So I started out making all my shit with them.
Yeah. This what's up, bro. Bro. Shout out to Cocash, bro. And let me ask you this, bro. As a creator, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because I checked out your Instagram page and all that, bro. It's like the energy that I get, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you got to get a vibe when you go on anybody's page. This is how I feel, bro. And the vibe I give you is like, you a creator, bro. You not on the, it's like, I don't know, bro. And I could be wrong. It's like you create shit. I don't know what it is. I just get that vibe from you. So like, what do you do outside of music? Like, do you know how to produce? Do you know how to engineer a little bit? What do you do outside of this shit?
I wish I knew how to produce, but I ain't never tried to produce. I ain't never tried to make no beat.
Do you think you would kill it if you do that, bro?
I ain't gonna say it's easy, because I feel like that'll be disrespect to the crowd, but I'm cool with a lot of producers, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, I be seeing them making beats and shit and how they do this shit. And I feel like nigga could get the hang of this shit, but at the same time, it like, I'm doing what I'm doing, so I ain't even gonna try to. But outside of the music, though, I am, you know what I'm saying? I would say I'm creative. Like, I fuck with clothes. Like, I don't be making no clothes. Like, I don't got my own clothes line or nothing, but I like putting shit together. Like, I like fashion and shit like that. And then it just like, I don't know. I am big on the vibe, because I feel like, really, if you're gonna be an entertainer or artist, any type of shit like that, you really trying to sell yourself to the people. So with, you know what I'm saying, not only with the music, but with just like my little posts and shit, I try to get them folks some personality. Like, you know what I'm saying, you want to feel like,
I saw the one that
you know a nigga.
You was doing the voiceover on your it looked like you was out of town.
Type shit.
Yeah, like that shit was creative, bro.
Yeah, I just got on it voiceover shit. I'm still new with this shit. I'm trying to learn. Them folks been telling me I gotta do all this new internet, TikTok, all that type of shit. I ain't just cold, like, but it's some content creators I be seeing. I'm trying to tap into that type of shit. But they're just so, like I said, so them folks will get a better vibe. Cause it's one thing to hear the music, you know what I'm saying? It's even one thing to see the video, like, you know what I'm saying? But people be want to feel like, damn, I know this nigga. Like some artists, you know, artists be name dropping their partners and shit so much to, you get the same free day nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, yeah, man, just want them folk to feel like they know a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So they really fuck with me. They fuck my whole vibe.
Yeah, this was up, bro. This was up, bro. And so, just back, we still on this creative topic, bro. How do you create your songs? Like, what does it take for you to create your songs? Like, are you able to look at something and create a song, or are you able you got to really be feeling something at the moment to make a song, or what is all your songs inspired by, bro?
Yeah, see, I do different songs. I be having like this different inspiration for them, but I do get inspired by shit. Like I might be just out doing something, and I might think of one line or something. I might just think of just one line, like I say, and I be like, I gotta say that, and then I don't know, it might just somehow just, you know what I'm saying, come about and I make a song, or just like it might be a series of events, like. Cause I don't be recording just every day. Like I be living life in between. So say I may have been in New York and then I went to here and then I went there. Like when I get in the studio, like I fuck around, be talking about that. I'm fuck around, be saying just left New York. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that I just be doing, be inspired me. Like shit that I be hearing, or you know what I'm saying? Just shit that go on in my everyday life. I try to take that shit, spice it up, and you know what I'm saying, write it up, make it a picture, a paint, or whatever for the people.
Yeah, bro. This understood, bro. So let me ask you this: what point did you realize like you was able to do music full time? Like you know what I'm saying? Like what point did you realize like okay, this shit getting serious? Like you know what I'm saying? Like what point was that?
Well, I say probably like the past handful of years. I can't just really put my finger on it, like, but the past. At first, like I said, I was doing music, but that shit was a hobby though. Like I was doing this shit, I was going to school, I graduated, I was working. Nigga went to college, all kind of shit. Like it, like I was doing the music, that shit was on the back burner. It wasn't until I really just was set in my own head, like man, this the regular shit. Like fuck this shit. Like I had to buckle down and you know what I'm saying, just decide that I really wanted to go step harder for the music shit. Cause it's like one thing about this shit, like I say, when I first started, there wasn't even that many rappers. Like now, man, there's plenty of rappers. Like not even just in my city, but everywhere. Nigga getting on left and right. So if a nigga ain't gonna work for this shit, there ain't no results gonna come. I just had put it in my head like a few years ago. I'd say probably like really like 2017. Like that's when I really got tired of on some regular shit. I was like, yeah. Around that time, I was like, I gotta figure out something. And I ain't saying I had it all figured out then as soon as I said that, but I just knew it clicked in my head. Like, the regular shit, I ain't gonna cut it. I gotta figure something out. I gotta go and put pedal to the metal, figure something out, shit, do this shit for real. So it took a time. It was a transition. Nigga can't, that shit, man, this rap shit expensive, independent shit. Like, nigga ain't just, you know what I'm saying, jumping ship, stop hustling. And yeah, it's like, even when you full time with the rap, you still gotta have other hustles and shit, cause this shit cost money. So you gotta get money to spend money. Like, so, you know what I'm saying, just cause nigga full time with the rap don't mean nigga ain't doing nothing else, but a nigga just had to focus, like, this the main goal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and let me ask you this, bro, because I heard you say that you work at jobs, you went to college. I found this shit interesting. So when you graduated high school, correct me if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying, you did go to college after high school.
Yeah.
What was you studying? Like what college?
I went to TSU in Nashville.
Yeah.
I wasn't studying shit. I ain't even I wasn't there long enough to even get into my major. Like,
Yeah.
I dropped out that time like my first year. Like,
Yeah,
I was going to school for business, but I had left school. I was like, fuck that. I really, what's crazy is when I first left, like I had thoughts like I really didn't like, you know what I'm saying? I guess my situation, what I had going on up there, like, you know what I'm saying, TSU, I don't know, I ain't feel it. I just felt like I wasn't really rapping. I wasn't even really doing the music. Like, I was just going to class, doing that shit. Like, I just wasn't feeling that shit.
You just feel like you just there.
Yeah, like, I wasn't feeling that shit. Like, I was doing the music a little bit, but it's like I was in a new place. I had came from the M, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go to Nashville, and not only is I'm there with Nashville folks, I'm there with I'm in college, so it's a whole mix of motherfuckers from everywhere. It's a boiling pot. Nigga didn't just really know a bunch of folks like that and shit. It just, I don't know, I guess I wasn't feeling that shit. I ain't want to be in school, no way. I went to school really because my folks wanted me to do that shit. Like, all that shit mixed together, I just said, fuck it. I left that shit. I came back to the city, started doing some shit, getting some money, and then after so long of that one I was like, I gotta go and get on this music shit. Cause I'm back home now. I know where the studio's at. My niggas here, like, ain't no reason for me not to be on the music shit at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this was up, bro. And like, What's the craziest experience that you ever had, like through the transition of all this, bro? Like, what's some shit you be like, okay, this some bullshit, bro. This that I'm going through, or like, what's the crazy experience, like either on a job, like you know what I'm saying, anything. Like, what's the crazy experience that you done had over the years?
The workforce some bullshit. Period. Job, man. Anybody just working a job, man, work that motherfucker and get what you need out that motherfucker, and that's it. They can't get tangled up in that job. That shit some bullshit. Period.
Yeah.
Working for somebody, like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a career or something, that's a whole different shit. But we talking about just working job to job, like that's some bullshit. But I ain't had nothing crazy, had no job or nothing like that.
Yeah. It really ain't been too much.
Shit,
Just always.
I ain't just had nothing, just been bullshit. Like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, what you mean? Like, shit.
Like, I'm saying, like, bro, like, what's the shit, like, obstacles didn't popped up, bro? You know
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
nigga have all kind of obstacles. Shit be crazy. Life be crazy. Shit.
Yeah.
Man, nigga done had, man. Quit
Just,
jobs.
I get what you said. Just a
Yeah,
bunch of
nigga
random
done quit jobs, got new jobs, had cars, lost them, got more cars, all that type of shit. Like, them bumps on the road, them gon' come. Like, that shit ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Really, you just gotta move around the obstacles. I ain't never had nothing that was just nothing that the next nigga ain't had, though. So I ain't got nothing that was just crazy, nothing stick out that was like, yeah, I gotta do the rap shit, like, on some shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I ain't got no story like that where it was something
do or
that
die
made a
type
nigga, yeah, I ain't got no shit like
okay,
that.
this understood, bro. So back to your creative side in your music, bro. You know what I'm saying? I also see that you connect with a lot of creators from the city. You know what I'm saying? You could connect with my boy Zach Hurt and you back of the classroom. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the highest platforms in Memphis. And bro, let me ask you this: like, how did you connect with them, and like, with you being around other creators, like, what type of motivation does they give you, bro?
Man, I met Zach probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I met Zach. He was shooting a video for Cole. I met him like that through him. And then shit after that, really we just locked in. He really wasn't even shooting. Like, he was new, like, to me. Like, I thought he was from out of town. I think he had been living out in Cali or some shit like that, and he had just came back to Memphis. So it's like when I met him, shit, he was a whole new person to me. Like, shit, the nigga locked in with him, started shooting videos, and we just been locked in ever since. But I fuck with Zach, I fuck with his platform. I mean, I know a lot of niggas, though, even outside of just Zach, like, a lot of these niggas, shit, I've been knowing them since early, like, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas I met recently, more in the recent years, but a lot of people I met a long time ago, like back when the nigga was in high school, like, nigga kind of came up together. Nigga been kind of doing this shit for a long time, so along the way, nigga done met a whole lot of people with this shit.
It's understood, bro. So anything that you got coming up, bro, like, you ain't got no albums coming up, you ain't got no mixtapes coming up, like, you know what I'm saying, no, like, some exclusive shit that's finna drop, bro. What you working on, bro?
I got a single finna come out this Saturday on what's the date? The 16th. I got a single come out on the 16th. It's called Let's See, produced by Sheffrey and DT the Kid. They cool, they hard. This is my first time working with them, they hard. But the video shot by my boy Zach Hurf. That joint gonna be out this weekend. The video, the song gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every platform, it's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
That's big. I got some more shit lined up after that, but right now though, Let's See. That's the main focus. Let's See. That's what I'm finna drop next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be big. I think y'all gonna fuck with that joint.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a cool little rollout and shit too. It's gonna look real good, so you'll see that when they come out.
Yeah, they do, man. The link to that gonna be below, guys. And bro, to get ready to wrap things up, tell them where they can find you on Instagram, my guy, and also tell them, like, bro, like, what's some shit that they can, what's some long term shit that you got coming up, like, I ain't gonna say long term. What's some short term goals that you got with your music and all that type of shit that you gonna speak this shit into reality, and we can come back on this shit and look on it.
Oh man. First and foremost, you can follow me on everything. One Lil Beezy, the number one, then Lil Beezy, no underscores, none of this shit. It's the same on every platform. If you can't find it on there, then I just ain't got that motherfucker. I ain't on there.
Yeah.
But man, short term, man, really, my only goals is like, man, just to continue to grow as an artist and just expand, you know what I'm saying, expand. And when I say expand, I mean like in every asset, just expand my career to, you know what I'm saying, more areas, expand my image, expand everything, just keep growing and keep being bigger, put myself on bigger platforms, bigger stages. Like I say, man, just getting this shit out here. I ain't just really, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna be like, man, I'm looking for a Grammy. You hear me? If it come, it come. But, you know, like I say, though, right now I'm just, man, my focus is on piping up, getting this shit out here. So
Yeah.
that's really all I got going right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I got a bunch of shit though on the way. Like I say, this single, this Let's See finna drop. And I got more shit. I got a bag of tricks that I'm finna pull out. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't blink, you might miss this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay tuned.
Yeah, bet it up, man.
For sure.
Guy. Appreciate you for coming on Up Next TV, my guy, bro. We definitely gonna lock in some more. And y'all make sure you go check my guy out, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Up Next TV, man. Tap in.
Let's go.